Morgan is in Boise, Idaho. Hey, Morgan, how are you?
I'm doing well. How about yourself, Dave?
Better than I deserve. What's up?
So my wife and I, we got ourselves into about $250,000 in debt.
Oh.
And
On what?
Student loan.
All of it?
Yeah, all of it.
Who's the
That's
doctor
all
or
that we
lawyer?
have.
Who's the doctor or lawyer?
My wife will be shortly. She'll have her doctorate in pharmacology.
A doctorate in, she's going to have a PhD in pharma. So what do you do with that? That's not a pharmacist.
It is a pharmacist. That's actually what's required now.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
all right. So she's going to be a pharmacist, and and what do you do?
I work in manufacturing.
Making what?
About $55,000 a year.
And this $250,000 is all hers?
Yeah, 100%.
Jeez, man, unbelievable.
We actually moved across the country, and before we used to deal finances together, but I've been doing all the finances for the last 4 years, and I recently came across you. I listened to a few of your books, and I'm just trying to figure out how. I mean, she has a lot on her plate, but she just doesn't want to be involved in finances at all. I'm trying to get her on board, and I'm not really sure how to do that.
Well, when does she graduate?
In May.
And passes boards after that in order to get a job, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So she's going to be concentrating on all of that between now and August. I mean, she's completely absorbed in hitting this goal. Okay?
Yeah.
But what I would do is just begin to plant the seed that at the time that happens, we are going to start handling things together. Okay? I'm not your daddy, I'm your husband. And you are too smart to not be involved emotionally in making the decisions of cleaning up this $250,000 mess. So we are going to have to make some very tough decisions together. I am not going to make them by myself. You and I are going to make them. You get a pass through your boards. After that, it's grown-up time, and the two of us are going to sit down together, and we are going to make decisions about our future and about cleaning up this mess and how deeply we're going to sacrifice to get that to happen. I am not going to drag you kicking and screaming through $250,000 in debt. I have no desire to be married to a woman where I'm her daddy. Now, you can be a little kinder and less blunt than that, but that's the message.
Yeah, I was going to say, how do you say that in a more kind and gentle way?
Well, I mean, here's the thing. The number one cause of divorce in North America today is money fights and money problems. Yeah. You've got money problems. You are going to get sick and tired of carrying this intellectual genius that you're married to and making all the hard emotional decisions for her. You're going to get really tired of it. You're probably already a little tired of it, but you're just too nice to be as blunt and brash as I am. But by the time 10 years from now rolls around, you're going to be sick of it. And you're going to meet resistance every time you try to create a sacrifice to pay this dadgum disastrous mess off. Because she's probably not going to make 100, 150. So your household income is going to be like 200. And it's going to take you guys 3 years of living on, like your college students, on beans and rice to clean this mess up. This is a ridiculous.
It'll probably be under 200, so.
It's a ridiculously large debt. And it's going to take a while. So anyway, the way you say that is just say, number one, honey, the number one cause of divorce in North America today is money fights and money problems. I've been studying this guy. He's making a lot of sense. I get it that you're all in until your boards are passed. I'm with you on that. At that point, you and I, for the sake of the quality of our relationship, have got to work on this together. I'm going to need your help. You're bright.
Do you think
I'm sorry?
I'm sorry. Do you think it would make sense for maybe after that period, after she's graduated, for us to do financial peace together to get us on the same page? Or?
Sure. Lots of people do that.
Okay.
But she's got to want to do that. There's a conversation that gets her on the path before you just announce, hey, we're going to this class together. I mean, you could do that. Sometimes that works, but usually it's more like it's very important and that we work together on this. I'm going to need your help. I don't mind doing the details, but I do mind carrying the weight of all the decisions and you not having visibility and making part of the decisions. So let's walk together and make sure that the quality of our marriage, a good way to do that might be that we go through this class. That might be what you do. But she has, the way you get through something like a PhD program or, become an MD or whatever, at that level is you have to have a singular focus. And, what I'm saying is that as a couple, you're going to have to change your singular focus from that once she passes her boards to cleaning up the mess that was created by getting that degree. So, hey, thanks for the call.